Mariachi music has had its hard times. Mariachis tell stories about how they were forced to play for handouts or were shooed away from classy locations.
Porque llegábamos a los lugares y entonces había clientes allí y nomás nos miraban que llegábamos y le echaban en ese tiempo una peseta a la pianola y a la rocola, ¿no? Y en ese tiempo con una peseta tocaba 5 piezas, ¿verdad? Entonces, para no aceptarlo, para que no llegáramos y tocáramos. Había gente también así y había otros que también nos aceptaban, entonces ya se acababa la pianola y entonces ya seguíamos nosotros.
The very first experience I had performing professionally was in a cantina, and my father, he knew that if he didn't allow me to play there, I probably would not have an opportunity to get into this music in a professional way. Even though they didn't pay me, it was sort of my apprenticeship at the time. And what happened one night, I was playing, and all of a sudden I heard this fighting going on, and I had heard that, prostitutes would come there sometimes, and then before you know it, you hear a fight going on, and I remember just sort of running out because I wanted to get out before I got hurt.
Some of the most difficult times I've had in the mariachi are playing outdoors in Plaza Garibaldi during winter time. Most of the groups work a late night shift, and some groups work until quite late, like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. I mean, if there are serenades, they'll play till daybreak. But if you're playing outdoors, it's real difficult because your fingers are cold and stiff, and the instruments go terribly out of tune, and the nylon strings and the steel strings go out of tune at different ratios. Terrible things happen to the trumpet when it's cold. But it's like everything else. You get used to it. You do what you have to do.
Thankfully, today mariachi music is seen as a positive attraction, a draw to upscale, trendy restaurants, nightclubs, and concert halls. Still, it's not easy being a mariachi, even today.
And most of the musicians that are making a living doing this are just cranking out song after day, year after year. I think the hardest thing in mariachi music is to keep your enthusiasm.
Yes, there are difficult times. It's a rough life. It's a tough life. You don't have any job stability. There's no job benefits. And so in the long run, for everything that I've done, I really don't have a lot to show for it now, except that I'm a very happy woman. Some of the tough things are just the physical endurance that you need. You go to gigs and sometimes you have 10 to 14 hours on weekends and come home and not feel my feet for 3-4 days. You'd be really tired, and then you have to go on and play at a restaurant till 2 in the morning and maybe have to get up again at 6 or 7 in the morning for another gig. Or when you thought that it was your day off, you had to go to a recording, or you have extra rehearsals, and you don't get paid for rehearsals. It just goes on and on and on. So it really taxes your physical strength. And let me tell you, the guys don't like to see a weak woman.
El trabajar, el viajar por todo el mundo. Hay mucho cansancio físico en este grupo porque viaja uno mucho y trabaja uno todos los niveles, a veces teatros, a veces en pueblitos como aquí, a veces en el vil campo o casinos o bailes. Pero hay unos que llegan a los 60 y ya se sienten cansados. Por eso yo digo unos 30 años más o menos.
Fue difícil para mí porque la familia fue muy grande, fueron 7 de familia y era muy difícil salir a trabajar y dejarlos, pero pues tuvimos que hacerlo. A pesar de todo, salimos adelante con mucha dificultad.